Hey all you mighty fine people of rock and roll guitar land, and welcome to my demo of the Plethora X3 by TC Electronic. You heard this pedal on all the guitars in the song in the beginning of the video. Now before we go any further, if you like these kind of demo videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button and perhaps even liking or sharing the video. Thanks. Now what is the Plethora X3, I hear you ask? Well, it is essentially a small pedal board in which you can load the TC Electronic Toneprint pedals. But instead of me talking about it, let me hook up a guitar and an amp and I will run you through some sounds and some of the features packed inside this little white thing. Alright, so I hooked up my guitar. It is my Fender Strat. It's a Road 160. It is going into the Plethora X3, and from there it's going to my old Fender Bassman set right here behind me on a clean tone. So I have loaded up one of the 127 pedal boards that are inside the pedal. All of these pedal boards can be edited in any way. I will show you that in just a second. For this particular board there is an Alter Echo Vintage Echo, there is a Hall of Fame 2 reverb, and then there is a pipeline tremolo. And this is the sound with all of these pedals switched on. Right? Sounding pretty good. Now if you look at the foot switches down here, you have the ability to turn all these slots on and off. Say you don't want the delay, you can just press it once. And the delay has been turned off. You can turn it on again. And that goes for all of the 3 slots in which you can load the Toneprint pedals. The next thing I want to show you is that the foot switches have dual functions. For the echo right here, I can hold down the foot switch and that enters the tap tempo mode, and I can tap in the tempo that I want. Going to the tremolo pedal, this has been set up for a mash effect on the foot switch itself, and that is controlled by how hard you press and hold the pedal. Check out how the tempo is changing on the tremolo when I push the pedal. You can also see the small indicator on the display there showing you an indication of how hard the pedal is being pressed. Right, next is the function that if you press these 2 pedals at once, you will jump down to the next pedal board, and if you press these 2, you will jump up. And right now I am on pedal board 14, so you can see the number display changing like that. Going to the top row of knobs, you have an effect knob and a Toneprint knob. I'm gonna save those for a little later and go to the play and edit switch here. Right now we are in play mode. Switch to edit mode and you can edit the tone prints right here on the front. Next are these 3 knobs. They are called the hot knobs. You can assign those to any parameter of any tone print that you are using. For this particular board, this knob has been set to control the level of the echo. You can also see on the display that this knob has been assigned to a parameter. You are able to assign all 3 to the same tone print, or you can spread them out on all 3 or 2 of them at one and one of another. It's all up to you and how you want to be able to tweak your tone prints on the fly. Right next is this little board switch, which allows you to switch to the next board, either down or up. Alright, going to the edit mode by flicking this little switch. Now you can push whatever pedal slot you want to edit. Let's say we want to edit the vintage delay here. Maybe change it up to something else. I can turn the effect knob here and choose whatever tone print I want. Let's just leave it at the... See if I can find it again. Yeah. Let's do the flashback delay. I can tweak these for the time and feedback and level. And finally, I can choose between all of these tone prints here for this specific pedal. Let's go with this one. Nah, didn't like that. Let's check out another one. Try this one. Press. Yeah, let's keep that. Going to the next slot. That's where the reverb is. You can tweak it again. Go into this one and you can tweak it, which is the tap tremolo, and you can tweak that in any way you want. And you just flick the switch to play. Everything is stored and you're ready to rock. Now, if you really want to deep edit your tone prints inside the Plethora X3, you need to hook it up to a computer via a USB cable or connect it to your phone or tablet via a Bluetooth connection. Once you've done that, you can download the Toneprint app from TC Electronic, and then you can do some serious editing. I mean, there are so many parameters inside each of these tone prints that you can edit and set up just like you want. You can also edit the mesh control on how it reacts to pressing on it, how hard you press. You can edit the hot knobs and a million other things. Also, on the pedal itself, there are some global settings, there are some MIDI settings, there are some display settings and some other things that you can edit. And it also doubles as a tuner, which you can set up in different ways. I have set it up like this. I triple tap and it becomes a tuner. And then I just tap any of the buttons again and it rolls back to the pedal board I was on. Alright, thank you so much for watching my demo on the Plethora X3 by TC Electronic. I think this is a great sounding unit with a million features that are really useful. Alright, once again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button and I will be back really soon with more gear demos. Until then, stay cool.